Hi, so we're here at Rockin Riverfest with Carly and Britt McKillop, One More Girl, and we're looking forward to your performance tonight. So you guys have been obviously around the business for quite some time. Tell us a bit about how you came about to be One More Girl.
Well, we started pretty young. I think we were 16 and 18 when we got our first record deal. So we've been at it a while. And yeah, we've just kept going, kept making music, and yeah.
I guess we got into it because our dad is a producer, and we kind of
family.
grew up in the music business. So we naturally, everybody always asks, like, how did you get, what was your start? And it's like, it was kind of a natural, fluid progression into it because we kind of grew up in this household that everybody was working in the music business. So, yeah.
So I know that you guys are members of the BCCMA, and how has that helped you progress into the music world?
Well, they've always been very supportive of us, and all BC artists. They're so great at getting artists seen and recognized, and so yeah, they've been a huge support to us, and I mean, we wouldn't be here without the BCCMA. So
they cultivate local talent, and I mean, there are several examples of that just here over the weekend. Aaron Burchette, he's a homegrown BC boy who's here last night, and us as well. They've kind of been the home base, and they really root for you and help you propel you to the next level.
So what would you say is your most memorable experience, touring or, playing on stage or opening for someone?
Well, I can probably speak for both of us when I say the Grand Ole Opry, definitely.
Yes.
That was probably the biggest pinch me moment for both of us. So I think at one point Carly actually said it was probably on par with her wedding day.
It was. Waking up the morning of playing the Opry was the same feeling as waking up the morning of your wedding and getting ready and like the whole thing. It was just surreal. You're just like, wow.
Yeah, so obviously, everybody wants to go down to Nashville to write and to breathe in all the experience there. So do you guys get down to Nashville quite a lot, or?
Yeah, we do. Ever since we begged our parents at, 16 and 18, we were like, take us to Nashville, because our dad always went. He lived in Nashville part-time when we were very young, and so we always wanted to go, and we spend as much time there as we can. Just, the writing.
It's great for writing, it's very motivating.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So what is on your agenda coming up after, your performance tonight? Where are you heading? Into the studio or touring?
Well, we've been working on our EP, and I think we're just about finished.
We're going to be doing some recording for the EP in Nashville coming up, I think in the near-ish future, and we've got it slated for release in 2018, and we're just kind of putting all of our energy into making that album the best album we can make it.
And where does your inspiration for the songs come from?
Such a cliche answer,
yeah,
but it's like
everything.
real life. I mean, come on, it's like everybody says that, but I think one of the most inspiring creativity outlets is it comes from what you're going through in your life, or what your friends are going through, your family, or just the people around you. I mean, that's what inspires a lot of our songwriting. It also inspires even songs that we've recorded that have been outside songs. You want to have a connection. There needs to be a relatability.
Everybody's looking for is just something to connect to. So even if it's not our own song, if we hear a song and it resonates with us, and
there's a good story. We've got a couple songs on the new EP. One's called Love Looks Good on You, and there's another one called Something Borrowed. And we were drawn to them because they're great stories. They're just really poignant tales of relationships or whatever, and it's cool.
Can you nail down what your music is like? Is it pure country? Is it a mix of everything?
Well, I guess up until this point, it has been very country pop. I think with this new album, we're going in a little bit of a different direction. I'm reluctant to say a different direction, but I still think it's country. But I mean, I guess
think the genre changes. We are going to sound like us. I mean, our voices are going to sound the same. Our music, even and writing, and
I guess
is going to sound the
more
same.
production treatment. I guess that's what will kind of differ a little bit from previous albums. Little less.
Well, in our genre, when we put out our first single 8 years ago, the genre was very different than it is now. So
we've kind of grown with it.
Yeah, you grow with it, but you also grow as artists, and you kind of decide where you're going to find your place and where that's going to be. And we, to be honest, we don't know. We're going to make the music that we want to make and then
See where
it lands and where its home ends up being.
Yeah.
So you guys are opening for Toby Keith tonight. Is there anyone on your bucket list that you would just love to open up for?
Gosh.
John Mayer.
John Mayer.
Just shooting for the moon.
Wow. Patty Griffin.
Patty Griffin.
That would be a big one.
Bruce Hornsby.
Yes.
I'm a huge Bruce Hornsby fan. We actually opened for Toby a few times before, and
He always puts on a great
he always
show.
puts on a great show. So we're gonna stick around and watch that tonight. Yeah.
Oh, so that's great. So they are opening for Toby Keith tonight, and thank you very much for doing this interview.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.